What's up with y'all boys, man? Exclusivebuildz here, where we do everything exclusive. And today, for the excited about the title, man, we back with another NBA player build template. And today, bro, man, we got somebody that I probably should have been posted a long time ago, bro. We got Chet Holmgren, you know what I'm saying? One of the rising stars in the West. You know what I'm saying? One of potentially the best bigs in the league within the next couple years. And only reason I say that, bro, because he got all the intangibles to be one of the best, bro. He can protect the rim. You know what I'm saying? He can shoot, shot create. He can even put the ball on the ground, dribble. You know what I'm saying? Like he's really one of them ones. You feel me? He just got to get a little bit more size on him. Right now, he's still skinny. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if he get a little bit more size, he'll be even more dominant. You know what I'm saying? And that will help them OKC boys out and make them a dynasty. You know what I'm saying? It starts with him. J-Dub got to get better too. But if Chet Holmgren can get even better and get close to where Wemby at, come on, fool, he'll be crazy. He'll be a demigod. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's like a baby demigod. You know what I'm saying? With Victor, he's the real demi, but he's like the baby demigod. But hey, today with this build though, you know what I'm saying? I'm making him a real life demigod. Like we 7-1, can protect the paint with a 97 block. You know what I'm saying? We can rebound 85 O, 85 D board. You know what I'm saying? We still gonna be able to dribble. We got a 70 ball handle. We can get KD escapes, all type of stuff. So you out here know how to ISO up and dribble on these taller builds. You can do the exact same thing with this build, bro. But sadly, we do not get the deep armor take. Only reason I didn't get the deep armor take because I literally wanted the interceptor on bronze on this build. That's the only reason. And as y'all can see, my wingspan right now is at a 7'2". Now I know a 7'2" wingspan for a Chet Holmgren template build is kind of crazy, right? But hey, bro, it is what it is at that point. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers be out making KD builds with minimum wingspan. I'm one of them, so that's gonna be the same thing with this one. But we's gonna be an overall all balanced demigod 7-1 build. But yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. Not about to sit and do too much talking, but go ahead and get this video to 10-20 likes. You know what I'm saying? That'd be very appreciated. If you do, we're gonna stay, hit that sub button. Help your boy get the 5,000 subs. All that would be very appreciated. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and get into it. So we going center, 7'1", 225 on the weight with a 7'2" wingspan. And we're gonna start out with our physicals first. Alright, y'all boys, so far speed, we're gonna max this all the way out at a 70 speed. 70 speed on a 7'1" is very elite. Very elite. You can't get no better than that. Most 7-footers out here, some of these niggas be having 72 speed, 70 speed, and having this on a 7'1". Can't go wrong with it. Now agility, maxing that out as well. We need to be able to move as fast as possible on this build. Strength, we're also going to max this all the way out so we can get that silver brick wall. You can use a +1 or a +2 depending on whatever type of guard you're playing with. You know what I'm saying? So you can set screens. You feel me? And then that's pretty much it. We do get movement force on bronze as well. Vertical though, we're gonna also max this all the way out. Everything physicals, we had to max it out. You know what I'm saying? We had to. We need that Hall of Fame pogo stick so we can get rebounds, extra jumps on blocks, all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? We need that. But physicals, this is what we got. Now let's go to move on to the finish. Alright, y'all boys, so far as finishing close, this is going to go to a 75 because that's tied to standing dunk. Layup, we're going to go all the way to a 70 on the layup, and we do see this cap breaker screen, which is adding 2 cap breakers here, will allow you to get the Bam Adebayo floater. And I forgot to say in the intro, this build really needs only like 18 cap breakers, but getting the 20 cap breakers, then that allow you to get the Bam Adebayo floater. You know what I'm saying? Just to add a little bit more to your game. You know, like off a pick and roll, instead of going to the rim and trying to dunk it, just do a free throw line, Bam Adebayo floater. You know what I'm saying? Unguardable. But hey, driver dunk, we're gonna rock out with a 75. That's decent enough. Bronze posterizer. Standard dunk, we're gonna go with a 90 on the standard dunk just to get that riser with stuff on gold. Any center in this game really needs to have 90 standard dunk to get that green window size to be crazy off of offensive rebounds or whatever the case may be, right? That's just decent enough. Post control, this is optional. You do not have to add this here, but I'm going to add it just to get extra badges. And low-key, this was just a lot of extra points, honestly, because I really couldn't. The way I got the glitchy shooting cap burgers and shit, this was literally extra points. You know what I'm saying? We just putting this on here, just have it, and we'll eventually fuck around and get a Hall of Fame post-fade phenom. You feel me? So, hey, it just make the build way more unguardable. But finishing though, bro, this is what we got. Now let's go to move on to the shooting. Alright, man, now as far as the shooting, bro, we're going to go with a 77 on the mid-range at base model, and adding 5 cap breakers here is going to take us all the way to a 90 mid-range so we can get that post-fade phenom on Hall of Fame. And also we will be specializing shooting on this build, so if you want to +1 that Hall of Fame post-fade phenom to legend, you definitely do have the ability to do so. 3-pointer on this build, we're going to go all the way to a 50 at base model. And yes, bro, this is where 10 cap burgers is going to go off the rip. 5 to the midi, 5 to the 3, and we're going to get all the way from a 50 3-pointer all the way to an 85 3. And that's decent enough for a Chet Holmgren. They're decent. You can't go wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? If y'all boys want to get any higher and just say fuck the interceptor, you want that deep bomber take on this type of build, then by the means, go ahead and take your wingspan all the way down to a 7-1, and you will be able to finesse this build and get it all the way up to you better get to 93. I think you would have to go up to like a 63 pointer, and then add 5 caps there, and then to get you up to a 90, if I'm not mistaken. But hey, bro, this is what we got right now. Add 5 caps here, add 5 caps here. You know what I'm saying? To the mid range in 3. And as far as free throw for 5s, we're going with 84 on the free throw. If you don't play 5s, take this free throw off, add these points elsewhere before shooting. This is what we got. Now let's go to move on to the playmaking. Alright, bro, so far as playmaking, at base model, we can go with a 76, I'm tripping, 76 pass average, so we can get all silver passing badges at base model. And when y'all do see this cap breaker screen, we added just 4 cap breakers here. If you want to do that, you don't necessarily have to, but if you want to add 4 cap breakers here, you can get up to 87 pass accuracy for that gold break starter. Ball handle, we're gonna go with a 70 on the ball handle, so we can better dribble. We get Giannis and KD dribble moves and all this other shit. I believe you also get some of Wemby moves as well, for like his aggressive breakdowns and all the other stuff, right? You can definitely combo up and cook up with that. Speed with ball, we're gonna go with a 55 speed with ball, so we can get the Giannis dribble style, which is one of the best dribble styles for 6'10" or taller builds. And hey, if you know how to dribble, you could definitely go crazy with this. The Giannis speed with ball, what was that shit? This dribble style, you could definitely like same hand speed boost with that type of build. You know what I'm saying? With holding R2 or even without holding it. You know what I'm saying? You would definitely get some very fast run out animations going to the same ball end. But hey, it is what it is. For my ISO dribbling niggas, y'all can definitely cook up with this. But as far as playmaking, this is what we got. Now let's go to move on to the defense. Alright, bro, so far as interior, we're gonna rock out with an 84 interior at base model, so we can get our Hall of Fame paint prodigy, because this build will have a 97 block. So we just gonna skip all the way to the block. Our block at base model is going to go all the way to a 92 on the block. Actually, it went 93. Yep, it went 93, and we will be adding 4 cap breakers here to get to a 97, so we can get that Hall of Fame post paint prodigy, and then we will +1 that joint to get it to legend, so we can protect the paint at a very high level. And as well with that high flyer denier badge, I believe that is a tier 2 badge. We can also get that on legend as well with just +1 in that. And then for our steal, we just need to be in the lanes. Just gonna give ourselves a 60 steal. Same thing with perimeter. We just need to be able to slide our feet a little bit, just in case we run across another motherfucker that's out here dribbling, like some of these 6'11", 6'10s and other 7-footer builds and shit like that. We just need that movement force on bronze, and there's also a tier 2 badge. We can just +2 that joint, you know what I'm saying, to get it to gold if we want to on a 7'1". You know what I'm saying, definitely could be very useful. But defense though, man, this is pretty much what we got. Now I will say this: if y'all boys do want to find a way to get a 99 block on this build, all you would have to do, take this shit off right here, just go down to a 75 pass. Then you'll probably need to add 5 cap breakers here later on down in the future to get that break started. But if you don't really care about having that, you don't need it. You'll also have to take off 1 point here, so you can just get an 89 mid range instead of a 90, and just miss out on having that post fade phenom on Hall of Fame. You feel me? So if you want to do that, by the means, do so. But block 93 base model is what we got, +5 at 97. But defense, that's what we got. Now let's go to move on to the rebounder. Alright, y'all boys, so far as rebounder, bro, we just gonna balance this out and go 85-85 on both categories, and just use a +2 on the rebound chaser to get that off, and definitely be able to, you know what I'm saying, snag, go crazy, help your team get boards and all that shit, right? As far as the Chet Holmgren DEMIGOD template, this is what I got here. Now for people that only have 10 cap breakers, bro, that's all you need on this build, honestly. Anything else after that is just like enhancing the build, making it way better. You feel me? Like, you can still dribble and all that shit. You can still throw outlets even with a 76. We do got, you know what I'm saying, Hall of Fame and gold right now at base model. You feel me? Like, you don't necessarily need to add 20 more fucking 10 more cap breakers after you just put up the mid-range in 3. That's really all you need. You know what I'm saying? But hey, for 15 and 20, you can get an 87 pass and a 97 block, which I'm finna show y'all that right now. So let me pull up this cap breaker screen. Alright, man, so the order that I would go with my first 10 cap breakers, y'all already know. Mid-range, 3, boom, that's it, that's all you need. 85, 3, 90 mid-range, feel me, that's all you need. My next 5 would go to my block, so I get my 97 block. Then my next 4 cap breakers, well, actually, it's not even 5 to the block, it's 4 to the block to get the 97, and then it will also be 4 to the pass accuracy, so we can get that 87 pass. And our last 2 cap breakers for 20 would go to our layup to get that 76 lay, so we can get that Bam Auto Bio floater. If you don't care about having that Bam Auto Bio floater, then by any means, I guess you could just put them 2 anywhere else. I'm not really sure where that's gonna go to like make any difference on a build, you know what I'm saying? But hey, do what you do, you know what I'm saying? Max out your free throw maybe. But hey, this the build for this first template. Now for the other template that I will show y'all, if y'all want to get the 99 block and not have the 87 pass unless you're getting all 25 cap breakers, then let me go ahead and pop that template up as well. Alright, man, for this template, same things applies to the shooting. You would just have 89 mid-range instead of a 90. You won't get the post fade phenom on Hall of Fame. You also would not be getting that 87 pass unless you got fucking 25 cap breakers. You'll still get the 85 3, but right now, you know what I'm saying, with this build, you would just be with 20 cap breakers. You would actually need 20 cap breakers to put it on to our interior and to the block to get the 99 block, and also get the badges on ledge. You would need an 89 interior. So yeah, that's just if you want to make this template, do that. Just put 10 on the mid-range 3, and then go 10 on the block and interior defense. But hey, either one of these templates, make it to your liking if you really don't like what you see here. Alright, y'all boys, y'all seen that cap breaker screen? You know what I'm saying? I told y'all what order I would go with for my cap breakers, and I also showed y'all boys exactly what to do. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get to that 99 block and shit like that, you would just be missing out on the pass accuracy. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Shit, if y'all really don't like this template for Chet Holmgren, definitely make it to your liking. But for me, I feel like this is probably the best template, you know what I'm saying, to make. You know what I'm saying, for a 7-1 build that can actually be valuable in rec and not be a liability. You know what I'm saying, if you're actually skilled, you could definitely be even more dominant and go crazy with this build. You feel me? Now for our shades, we don't have Chet Holmgren in the shades because they have bro at power forward, and you can't be a 7-1 power forward in this game. But we do got his teammate, I was gonna say Chet Hardenstein. We got Isaiah Hardenstein. Can't go wrong with that. David Robinson and Patrick Ewing. Can't go wrong with either one of them shades. All great players. And then as far as build name, rim running glass guardian, which the rim running part, I really don't understand that. But hey, that's because our 3-pointers and shit low. So once we add our little cap breakers and shit on our midi and 3, we will get a different build name. But yeah, man, shit, if y'all boys do decide to make this build, let me know down in the comments below what build name you actually get when you put them 10 cap breakers onto your mid-range shooting. But yeah, other than that, bro, hopefully y'all boys enjoyed the video. If y'all did enjoy the video or like anything about this build, then go to like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And shit, I'm out here, man. But before I go to get this video 10 to 1 likes on the video. That'd be very appreciated. If you're new here, go to stay here, hit that sub button, help your boy get to 5,000 subs. Turn post notifications on, share the video so it get pushed out to the YouTube recommended, so everybody get a hold of this 7-1 demigod build. And yeah, with that being said, man, all that be very appreciated. But I'm out here. Catch y'all boys in the next video.